Bum stickity bum, let me tell 'em where I'm from. Queens, little mama, Gabbana, some nice bum.
At present, Nicki Minaj is on top of the world. And even if you're not interested in her music, you have to respect her work ethic and ability to keep herself as the top female rap artist for over a decade. She has also influenced the new generation of rap girls in the music industry by, for example, winning the rights for artists to be compensated for music streams. Her accolades and record sales are undeniable, and throughout the years, she's turned out to be one of the most successful rappers regardless of gender. However, there's a lot of confusion that come up of Nicki Minaj as a rapper and the state of female rap when she came in the game back in the early 2000s. Matter of fact, the history of female rap has the beginning in the 80s, and a handful of female MCs started to stand out in the music industry. But it is in the 90s that we have witnessed a massive presence of female MCs, as many of them became very successful and prominent in the music scenery.
But for women, once we hit the mid-90s, they were more widespread.
Well, 95, 96, just incredible years for hip-hop in general.
That era was most definitely the golden era.
You know, the golden era of hip-hop when it came to female MCs. I mean, we were there, we were out there, and we were doing it.
There was such a variety of music that I think whoever you were, you had a chance to shine within your music.
It was just coming back to back.
People were feeling it at that time and were accepting of it. And the numbers were actually starting to add up to the labels like, wow, she's checking at retail.
Hip-hop was becoming pop music, right? And therefore hip-hop was making a lot of money. And so pop music needs female figures. So, you know, record labels everywhere, everyone was on a hunt to say, well, what female act do we have? You know, and if hip-hop is going to be pop, that can't just be a male thing. If the 80s kind of started the history of female MCs, the 90s exploded it, right? I mean, the 80s, there were probably 10, 12 kind of female MCs who ever got any shine, but in the 90s, we saw that number balloon to 35, 40 female MCs who were signed to major record labels, who were out there touring, who had singles on the radio, and this is across the country. On the West Coast, you had Boss, Oaktown 357, all those women out there. On the East Coast, you had folks like Mecca and Light, and then of course Kim and Foxy Brown. I mean, it was hard to turn on your video show or to listen to your radio without hearing a female voice. They were getting guest verses on hot songs, they had their own songs, and so that push to find a female identity, to find a female star, was significant. And so I think that led to many opportunities for young female MCs to get some shine.
That same big number of MCs went significantly down in 2000. It was so bad that the female rap category was alienated, and there weren't any ladies making noise in hip-hop on the mainstream level. Specifically, from 2000 to 2010, there weren't any big hits from any female MC.
I mean, the demise of female MCs can be illustrated best by, in 2005, the Grammys dropped the category. There was no category for best female MCs in the Grammy anymore, probably because they couldn't find enough people to nominate. That's crazy. If that doesn't illustrate, you know, how far we've fallen as a sorority of female MCs, nothing does.
All of this made it hard to find a female MC of any worth who had the support of a major record label. This until Nicki Minaj arrived in 2010. She's not only pleasing to the eye, but her skills as a rapper captured the attention of music consumers. In this video, we're going to revisit Nicki Minaj's mixtapes that made her to be the first female artist to ever be signed to Young Money.
What's up, everybody? It's Nicki Minaj. I just wanted to say thank you for the support. At the end of the day, I am the baddest bitch in the game. And you know, like, don't ask me why I gotta keep on saying I write my own rhymes. Like, don't ask me why I do that. I do that because there's not a day that goes by that some clown don't come up to me and be like, yo, you write away your lyrics, ma? And I'm like, Where have you been?
Girl, those stupid clowns are still pressed about you. Anyways, Nicki initially started her music career by adding backup vocals to local New York rappers. She then added pics and songs on her MySpace page, where she was discovered by Dirty Money CEO Fendi, who then tracked her down and brought her on his team. Now, Fendi featured Nicki in his DVD series The Come Up. Nicki appeared in 7 volumes, but it was the number 11, where she was performing a song called Click Clack that caught the attention of Lil Wayne. Wayne contacted Nicki to Fendi, signed her to his label Young Money, and got her featured on his The Throw 3 mixtape. He also wanted to give her some street credibility, so Nicki moved to Atlanta and started performing at clubs. In April of 2007, Nicki released her first mixtape entitled Playtime Is Over, featuring Big Mike, Lil Wayne, Andrew Lamar, and Gravy.
And the mixtape Playtime Is Over, if you don't have that, you're bugging, because that shit is so crazy. Like, it's a classic. It's truly a classic.
Man, that shit been over since Playtime, okay? Okay. Now, Playtime Is Over was pure hip-hop, and she was using a rap style reminiscent of the 80s and early 90s. Wayne made a special number on the Come Up series, while Nicki and him were working on her second mixtape. Let's watch this clip.
New York City, this is the president, and I am Nicki Lewinsky. So holla at your fucking girl. And the mixtape Sucker Freeze coming out is gonna be crazy. The president was generous enough to grace my tape with his presence again. So it's gonna be stupid. Shout out to the whole Young Money, the whole Cash Money. I'm still a Dirty Money president, but when I'm with the Young Money president, you could call me Nicki Lewinsky. It's going down. I get busy. I get busy. So please, bitches and hoes, don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Just congratulate. When you see me, just pat me on the back. You know what I'm saying? And let's, we about to get some work in. 2008 is gonna be a great year. So that's really it, right?
Shawty's sick. Seriously, Shawty's sick for real.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring the tape back, because I want to rehear a part where she got me cracked up.
I get busy. So please, bitches and hoes, don't hate. You know what I'm saying? Just congratulate.
As usual, Nicki was not lying, because 2008 became a very productive year for her. First thing first, she released Sucker Free, which won her the title of Female Artist of the Year at the Underground Music Awards in New York. On this mixtape, Nicki came out hard. She worked not only with Wayne, but also Jadakiss, Gucci Mane, Lil' Kim, and Ransom. Still, this is where Nicki introduced for the first time the alter ego of Nicki Lewinsky on the track Sunshine. Lyrics became very sexualized, and her flow was even better than some of her male counterparts. To notice her evolution from the first mix, go take a listen to Nicki Minaj, Higher Than a Kite, Dead Wrong, and Baddest Bitch. The previous mixtapes sold very well, and Nicki's fan base was growing up quickly thanks to her club appearance in the smart use of MySpace. However, she was still not ready for an album, because for 2 years she had been Lil Wayne's protege. But in April 2009, Beat Me Up Scotty happened, and for Nicki represented a turning point in her career.
I'm Nicki Minaj, and you are checking out Mixtape Daily, and I am showing you guys, a little sneak peek into my new mixtape. It's called Beat Me Up Scotty. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have fun.
On the cover of this mixtape, Nicki was dressed up as Super Snatch.
I'm dressed up as Super Snatch.
Super Snatch? What? And for the people who might say, what the hell is Super Snatch? Let them know what that is.
Super Snatch is coming soon.
Coming soon.
The fattest box in the business.
And just in case y'all don't know who that is, I'm gonna let you know, that's Nicki Minaj.
Hi.
That's Nicki Minaj, the one that y'all, some of y'all dudes beat off to. The one that some of y'all women hate, that's her right there.
Women
and also,
love me.
But let them know. And the one that y'all love too, that's her right there. That's Nicki right there.
That was the last time that Nicki addressed the Super Snatch alter ego, and she never used it either. Nevertheless, Beam Me Up's card included Drake, Chanel, Lil Wayne, Gotta Gotta, Gucci Mane, Ricky Blaze, Busta Rhymes, and Bobby Valentino. For a new artist like Nicki, having all these male stars was very impressive. Her collaboration with Lil Wayne on I Get Crazy gave her first commercial success, but it was the track Itty Bitty Piggy that shined the most and became a street classic of hers. The importance of Itty Bitty Piggy is such that Nicki proved she didn't need any man in particular to make a hit, but that she's actually capable of writing her own raps and then creating her own flow on any beat. With this mixtape, Nicki was already beginning to separate herself from the female rap bunch with a unique style, as she's half singing, half rapping. After recalling her come up as an artist, what is clear is that Nicki Minaj is a lyricist who is not afraid of expressing herself as an independent feminine figure. Very often, her ability of crafting and writing songs is being ignored, especially as women writing their own music in hip-hop hasn't always been commonplace. But writing her own rhymes is one of the reasons why Nicki has been able to revive the female hip-hop world that was dead and ultimately dominated it consistently for a long period of time.
I'm Nicki Minaj, aka Nicki Minaj, aka the one, aka the president, aka the boss, aka write my own shit, aka sit on your favorite rapper face is nothing. So now that you know who I am, hit me up and tell me who you are.